broken every record we've ever had. We lost a collective weight of 5,574 pounds for the whole season. And before this, our largest weight loss ever was 2,200 pounds. So that kind of gives you a perspective of just how big this year was. We had a record-setting number of contestants of 580 that actually came in and weighed in for the very first time. I can't say they all finished, but they all came, weighed in, and started. So that was at least they wanted to do it. Everybody's in different stages, and until you're really ready to do it, it's not going to happen. And I understand that. And we can't kill those people for that. Hopefully next year they'll actually be ready to go. In the late 1900s, pandemic flu and disease was the #1 killer of all Americans in the United States. You know what it is today? Poor lifestyle choices. And I'm talking about overeating, sedentary lifestyle, smoking, just the destructive things we do. We're making poor lifestyle choices. And as a result of that, the #1 killer today of both men and women is cardiovascular disease, which is a direct connection to poor lifestyle choices. And I don't know if you guys know this, but 80% of cardiovascular diseases is reversible to some extent. We control, that's my point. High blood pressure, high cholesterol. I mean, there's so many things that we control, and whenever you get active and you start eating right, you start paying attention to your diet, you can reverse a lot of those things. And I'm going to tell you, this group exemplified that, because I've talked to at least 20 people that told me, look, I'm not taking those anymore. I'm feeling so much better. I love all the stories I've had this year. It's just been amazing. And these little success stories might not mean anything to anyone else, but to them it was huge in their life, and it impacted them, and that's what they needed to keep going, to stay encouraged and to keep moving forward. Does anybody here golf? Okay. If you do, even if you're terrible like me, you go for that one good hit. Not all the other ones. You go for that one, and all of a sudden it connects, and you're like, that's why I'm doing this. Well, in weight loss, it's the same thing. You have those small successes, and that's what keeps you coming back. And you know, that's what you hope for, is that they can keep having those successes, because you're going to slice them. You're going to lose them in the water. You're going to top it. It's going to be terrible, but then you're going to get that one hit, and that's what's going to keep you in here. And I'm going to tell you what, for this group this year, we had a large group of people being able to stay focused for the entire 180 days and produce some miraculous results as far as weight loss. That's why I wrote this time, because last time I rambled forever. Oklahoma is the 8th fattest state in the country. Grady County is one of the fattest counties in Oklahoma. We're in the bottom of the barrels, guys and gals. And that's why I took this on 3-4 years ago. I wanted to do something different. I'm just one person. But I'm going to tell you, there are a lot of like-minded people outside besides me. When I started approaching businesses and stuff like that, I started getting support, because the community recognizes our issues, and business people and just individuals, as a general rule, has been amazing with supporting us and what we do. And so I'm just overly excited about that. All right, 6 months ago, 180 days, I challenged the community to a weight loss challenge, and 580 people stepped up to the call. Here we are, 180 days later, with some miraculous results. All right, first is any of my sponsors here? I don't see any of you. All right, our primary sponsor for this year was Primal Nutrition. And yeah, Primal provided a 4-day, 3-night, all-inclusive trip to Cancun, where you're going to fly out of Dallas, Texas, just for two, fly out of Dallas, Texas to Cancun, stay in a 5-star resort and motel, all non-motorized sports for extra activities, snorkeling, board, bicycling, a whole lot of things down there that you can do. It's all included, food, it's an all-inclusive package. And I tell you what, guys, I got some pictures up here, and it's just looking at the resort. It's a beachfront resort. It's just amazing. Whoever wins this, I might be available. If you can't find anybody, I might go with you, because I'm going to tell you what, this is the best trip we've ever had. Second prize sponsor is Sooner Nutrition. They're on Chickasha Avenue. Cindy, oh, by the way, the actual value of the Cancun trip is over $3,000. Now we got some discounts. There's some stuff that happened, but if somebody was just to pay for it, it's a $3,000 trip. Second prize is a trip to Branson, Missouri, where you'll stay at Castle Rock Resort and Motel, and that is an indoor water theme park. And then you have 2 days admission to Silver Dollar City, and you get one show there in Branson, and they have all kinds of different acts going on there. So second prize is a pretty good deal too. So anyway, so that's second prize. Your third prize sponsor is Carolyn K. Flowers, and they ended up three $100 bills for it. So that goes to third prize. And whoever third place is, be sure and count it, because I might just beat you. I feel some entitlement here coming up. Our sponsors' willingness to step up and support the challenge shows their commitment to this community. Their support of this program is an absolute direct link to our success as a community. And we could do it, but when you think about everybody that pitched in and all of our supporters, I'm not talking just our main sponsors. K&M Trucking brought in tons and tons of sand to do our sand challenge. Waste Connections, and on, the store's giving us water. I mean, I don't think there's not a business in town that we didn't approach that didn't donate and help us out in some form or fashion. So the fact that we have this kind of support leads this program to success. Because when we have this type of support, we can't help but be successful. And if you're, and here's the, let me just one real quickly on success. Success. A lot of people didn't lose all the weight they wanted to. Some people may have even gained weight this year. But until you've totally quit, you're not a failure. What is that old saying? It's not how many times you get knocked down, it's how many times you get up. And as long as you're getting up and moving forward, keep your eye on the prize, which is whatever it is, your health, your weight, whatever it is you're after, you're not a failure. So keep trying. And so everybody didn't have drastic changes in their weight. A lot of people got their life back. They feel better. They're physically more capable, but they may not have lost a lot of weight, but their esteem is back. Their confidence, and I tell you what, that is just amazing. I mean, I love to watch from the very first challenge, which is the staple of what we do. I say you're going to walk 6 miles. You're going to look at me and like, I can't walk 6 miles. Hell, I can barely get up a flight of stairs at home. And then you walk it, and then you're like, hold on, what else can I do? I mean, and that's the true stepping point and the kickoff to where we start to believe in ourselves. When people truly believe in themselves, they become good, crazy, silly, dangerous, because you don't know what they're going to try. Because once they know they can do things, then they want to push themselves to see how much more they can do, how much further they can go. And anyway, so I believe that's what this program offers, is people a forum in which to continuously challenge themselves and push themselves harder and higher and further and further. So it's been an amazing week. All right, let's go. You ready to meet this year's winners?
Yeah.
All right, first I want to recognize, if you're here, please stand. Noel Oval, Adam Cheney, Fred Johnson, Tricia Williams. We have one. That group I just mentioned, oh, there we go, 3, okay. That group, every one of these guys lost more than 19% of their body weight and changed their life. Congratulations. I think in a previous challenge or previous years, one of these guys might have won it, but this year, our top people went beast mode. I don't know, there's no other word for it that I can come up with. They went beast mode. And it was still really close. That's what amazing. Nobody ran away with this. This was a last way in, who won it kind of deal. All right, if I could, I would like to get Gretchen Phelps. Here, please. Brooke Harris, Darryl Wyatt, and Jeremy Kent. Right here, place that way. All right, guys. Top 3 is the one that's going to get prizes, but you notice I have 4 here, because even 4th place was impressive, and I wanted to at least recognize fourth place as well. Carolyn Page Flowers, in addition to being our third place sponsor, also provided flowers. Fourth place, with a total weight loss of 40 pounds, 24.54%, Gretchen Phillips. Third place, losing a whopping 81 pounds at 27.84%, Jeremy Ginn. I'm going to count them. 1, 2. All right. Now it's getting tough, right? Because when I announce this next one, everybody's going to know who the winner is, right? All right. Now let me be clear how this works, because every year we get to this point, people start looking, well, total body weight percentage is how this contest works. Not body fat, not whatever. To make it fair and to make it work, you have to go by the total weight of the person when they begin, the number they lost, and then there's a formula you can do that will get you a true body weight percentage that was lost. Number 2 this year, for the second prize, losing 104 pounds and 30.32%, Daryl Wyatt. That means first prize, losing 62 pounds and 32.12%, and this year's biggest loser winner, Brooke Harris.
No.
Team, but
1 second.
We're going to watch you guys. Okay, let's do it again.
Facebook needs to know.
But yeah, Facebook does need that.
Facebook.com right now.
I want to be in here with you.
I know. Yay! Okay, thank you.
Thanks, Dad. Okay. All right. Congratulations. Everybody, make sure and go get your fat boy britches, because we got some media pictures we're going to take here right now. Okay, now for this year's team biggest loser winners. The top 5 are: number 5 was Thin Sanity. Number 4 was Average Joe's. I'm going to give you percentages. Thin Sanity as a team lost 7%. Average Joe's as a team lost 8%. Aftershock lost 8.3%. Mission Slim Possible lost 8.4%. And the winner that clearly defined or stepped out from the rest of the group is Second Base Savers with 9.5%. If anybody here is from Second Base Savers, then I'm keeping the book. That hurts my feelings. All right.
Give it to the second.
All right, Charlotte.
I know, right?
I do want to real quickly just read one of these. This is for our top 3. I'm sorry, guys.
Taking the shirt off already? Hot.
Put on your, I'm going to read what it says. This is the book. Your discipline, determination, and tenacity on replacing poor lifestyle choices with new healthy choices in both your diet and physical activity has resulted in you losing 62 pounds, 32.12% of your body weight during season 4 biggest losers. You are an inspiration to us all and the embodiment of what this challenge was designed to be. In this case, it's all right to be a loser. So all you guys, all the top 3 got one. All right, honey. And now my wife made a homemade quilt this year, and now everybody that's auditing on it is going to be looked at here for second place. No, no, third place. Third place. That's yours. Michelle Castleberry. Okay, I guess I get to keep the book. Alright. I'm going to tell you guys, because our numbers have grown so greatly, we went from 100 to 200 to 580. It takes a lot of work, and I can't do it this year's winner. And by the way, winner, the way this works out, I'm going to expect you to help me next year. That's just part of the deal. It goes with the territory.
Yes, sir.
Shelby has been a great help. I was actually sick, couldn't make the very first challenge. Could not even get out of bed. So anyway, Shelby has picked up the slack in a lot of areas and has been very helpful to me. Her mother, Diane, is a logistical, I won't call her a genius, but she knows people who know stuff. And they've been able to really organize a really good chart system to save me a lot of time, and she's been very helpful throughout this season. And so I couldn't have done it without you guys, so that's for you and that's for your mom. Thank you. And can you take a picture of yourself receiving this?
No, I'm good.
This is for Shannon Rigsby, who takes care of all of our Facebook stuff. She's the one that built our charts, our graphs, that all that stuff. Anything else required by me. All right, guys, that concludes today's Biggest Loser Challenge. Next year, just so you know, we've been starting in February. What we keep finding out is that each year, everybody already started in January. So we're starting in January next year. I've got a lot of people, this is crazy, we have sponsors starting to stack up, and they're going to have to compete to sponsor for us next year, which is amazing. What does that mean for you? Bigger prizes, better stuff. So this is great. So hopefully, I'm pretty excited, but we're going to start January 1 next year. So start, and here's the thing, for those of you that had success, and there was a lot of you that had success this year, even if you don't need to be on a team, your motivation, your experiences, your embodiment of who you are and what you did is going to be great as a team leader. So you might want to just consider that, because being a team leader isn't always necessarily super easy. But a lot of people need guidance in nutrition and weight loss and activities, and so just start thinking about that early on here. All right. If I can just get the top 3 again, and we're going to take some pictures for the media. And thanks for showing up, everybody. And congratulations, you guys.